let me ask you this. Do you have a card like this of your favorite player? Now, you may be thinking, what in the world is he talking about? It is an 87 Topps Bobby Bonilla, and it's in a hard plastic of all things. So, I collected Bobby Bonilla. He was the first player I collected when I got into collecting back in 1987. So he was my first PC. And so as I was opening this box, wax box of 87 Topps, I came across this Bobby Bonilla card. And so normally I would be excited about that. But there was something special about this card. And it had one of the pieces of gum stuck to the back of the card. So as a Bobby Bonilla collector back then and even now, he really doesn't have any like true like special like real special cards out there, because obviously it was during the junk wax time, and everything was mass produced, blah 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 blah. So as I was opening this and I saw the gum attached to the back, like, it just made me really happy for so many reasons. Just because obviously for those who were opening packs back in the day, all about the gum. And to have a card of his that still has the gum attached to the back. And it isn't like I did this on purpose. It's not like I glued it on there myself. I mean, the gum is legit stuck still to the back of this card. To me, this card here is one of my most favorite cards of all the cards I have in my collection, just because of the memories it brings back to me of just opening these packs from back in the day. Bobby Bonilla being one of my being the first player I collected, and it's just a cool card of Bobby Bonilla on the first place, anyways. And it also got me thinking too. I know there is a bunch of collectors out there who collect or used to collect, the greats from the 1980s, from Mattingly to Canseco to Clemens to McGuire to Puckett, you name them. And so how cool for all those people out there who collected those guys to be able to have a card that has a piece of gum still stuck to the back of that card. I can't imagine there's a whole lot out there. Like I said, obviously you could open a pack and just glue it on there, but I mean, there's no falsification of this at all. It just came right out of the pack. I actually still have the video of it. So yeah, it might be for all those collectors of those 80s greats. It might be just something fun. Buy yourself a wax box. I mean, they're like 20, 25 bucks. They're not, 87 Topps isn't expensive at all. And just to see if you can pull out one of your favorite players, and maybe it's not one of like the real classic players from the 80s. Maybe it's just, but for the most part, Bobby Bonilla is kind of a random player now. So yeah, just wanted to share this. I thought it was super cool about finding old Bobby Bonilla with a piece of gum still stuck to the back. One of my new favorite all-time cards in my collection.